So let me get this straight. There's a person online named Jackie, and suppose it's supposed to be a female or a woman, whatever. She is supposed to, from what I've been seeing, I think she's the one that's been sending Cyrax Xbox and kind of warning him and kind of protecting him to stay offline and everything like that. Let me just respond to this real quick about this whoever this Jackie is. Now, let me just say this. I'm not against someone helping someone out. I'm not against that. Some people choose to help people because they choose to. But there are some people in this world, like goblins, like Cyrax, that does not deserve no help from nobody. That does not deserve no sympathy from nobody. But there are people that are like Jackie. And trust and believe, it's not just Jackie. There's a lot of idiots like Jackie in this world that always help out the ones that don't appreciate nothing, that tells them to go F themselves, and they'll still go out their way and help these kind of people, though, instead of helping the people out there who really needs help. And that's the messed up part. Why help somebody like Cyrax who not trying to help himself? Because I've seen a lot of idiots like Jackie. I've seen a lot of idiots like her all over, not just on the internet, but in real life as well. They end up helping these kind of people that don't want no help. And the people that they do help ends up screwing them over. Oh yeah. There was this woman, I forgot what state it was in. It was in the United States, but I remember there was this one woman that was trying to help out this homeless man. I think she was in love with him, but she was going out of her way helping this homeless man, and somehow the homeless man got upset with her and just ends up deleting her. You know what I'm saying? And there's just some people in this world that you can't help. Like, you can try to help them, but they're not going to change their ways. They're going to still continue on being who they are. And there's just some people in this world who are just better off just left to rot. But there are idiots like Jackie out there who see, because they think they're doing God's work by helping people like Cyrax out. They think they're doing God's work. They think it makes them look things that make them look a better person. They think God's gonna reward them for helping people like Cyrax out, when really, no. Because it lets me know what type of person you are. That you go out there and you help people like Cyrax, though. You know what, Jackie? If you truly care about Cyrax, because I don't care. I mean, you can send him the Xbox, send him phones, whatever you choose to send this goblin. If you really, 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 truly care about Cyrax, then why haven't you visit him? Why haven't you visit him, or why haven't you paid for his tickets to travel to come see you? Why haven't you done none of that, since you care about this goblin so much? Why haven't you done all that? Because you basically pretty much staying out the way there a little bit. You're not really revealing yourself because you already seen what happens to those who try to touch the poop. You've seen that, so you pretty much already know what time it is if you reveal yourself and stuff like that. But if you really care about Cyrax, then why haven't you paid for his flight? Because I don't know what state that you live in, Jackie. I don't know if you're from UK, South Africa, or I don't know. Maybe one of you guys might know what state she's in. I don't know and don't really care. But if you really care about this goblin, then why haven't you visited him? Why haven't you paid for his flight or whatever, his bus ticket or flight ticket for him to come see you? Why haven't you done that? You know why? You know why I don't think you haven't done it, though? because you know that he's a scum. You know he's a scum. I mean, yes, although you send him an Xbox, yeah, you send him an Xbox to show him that you really care about it. But I mean, if I'm somebody like Cyrax, just because somebody sends me a freaking Xbox, I mean, that means I'm supposed to earn your trust or something like that. Like, give me a break. I'm supposed to earn your trust because you send me a free Xbox or a free phone. Like, give me a break. A stranger from the internet that I ain't never met in my life, and I'm supposed to trust a stranger. And here's Cyrax sat there and ran your name into the mud. This guy got on the internet and ran your name into the mud like you're a horrible person. He even called you a psycho. Even told you to leave him alone. And you sitting there going out of your way trying to tell him that Cyrax don't trust Cassandra and this and that. You did all that, and what did he do? He makes a video out in public, open public video, and just told you what he thought of you. And you're willing to forgive him? You know how that makes you look, Jackie? Yeah, you better hide your face. You better hide your face because you're looking really stupid right now, Jackie. Especially when somebody like Cyrax is hard-headed and don't want to listen and running your name into the mud like you're a horrible person, and all of a sudden you forgive him, trying to tell this goblin to stay off the internet and this and that. Yeah, he might be off the internet for now. He might not reveal himself on the internet for now, but how long you going to keep that goblin in that cage? How long you going to keep him in that cage before he decides to break out that cage and decides to get back on the internet and decides to start talking junk again like he normally do for the last 7 or 8 years on the internet? You can't contain the goblin. You might think you can, but what can somebody like you that's a long distance that can control somebody like Cyrax? First of all, I wouldn't even want to listen to somebody from a long distance. Especially if they're long distance, they're going to tell me not to get on my own internet. Like, man, get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. You think you're doing good by telling Cyrax to get off the internet, but how long are you going to keep him contained in that cage before he decides to break out that cage? Because you know it's killing him. You know it's killing him. And you're basically just wasting your time even explaining yourself to Cyrax. You know he's hard-headed. He's hard-headed. He's stubborn as hell. Every time when you try to talk to him, you put, no sense seems to get to him. No, nothing. Nothing seems to get to him. But I've seen a lot of dummies like Jackie. They help out the wrong type of people, and these people just do them dirty. And no matter what that person say to them or do them dirty, even though that person is ungrateful to them, people like Jackie and them forgives people like that. Because they think that makes them a better person by helping somebody like Cyrax. They think that makes them a better person or whatever like that. No, it doesn't. It does not make you a better person. It makes people like me assume that somebody like you, Jackie, is on crack. You on crack, or you sniffing the goblin's crack or something, or you drinking the goblin's haterade or something. Because we don't know what you're sniffing. You can't help this goblin. It's nothing you can do. You really care about him, then why don't you come get him then? Why don't you tell him to come stay with you since you want him to hide from the world? If you care about this goblin so much, then why don't you help him get a job? Huh? Why don't you get the goblin to come move in with you, Jackie, if you really care about him that much? I'm just saying, if you really care about him, then help him get a job. You ain't going to do none of that because you know what's going to happen. It's only so much you can do, Jackie. I mean, yeah, you can give him, you can send him his little whack ass Xbox. I mean, I don't know why anybody want an Xbox anyway, because I'm a Sony fan. I like PlayStation way better than I do Xbox. I don't know why Cyrax keep requesting an Xbox from me anyway. I mean, honestly, if I was getting a free gaming console, I would request a freaking PlayStation. I would request a PlayStation because, come on, man, Cyrax done had about 4 or 5 Xbox that's gotten brick. Man, if that happened to me, man, I'd be wanting to get a PlayStation. I said, you know what? Screw that. I'm getting a PlayStation. Forget an Xbox. If I had 4 or 5 Xbox that got brick, I would stop dealing with Microsoft and start going with Sony, giving them a try. But yeah, people, there's some people in this world that deserves help, and there's some people in this world that don't deserve help. See, Jackie, whoever this person is, Jackie think it's cute helping the goblin out. Like, you really think it looks cute, but it doesn't. It's not cute what you're doing. It's only just making you look more scummier than Cyraxx. You're more dumber than he is. Anybody who sits there and wants to send Cyraxx a phone or send him an Xbox, you're more dumber than he is. You're more dumber than the goblin. And that goes for anybody out there who decide to help the goblin out, who decide to send him an Xbox or a phone or send him money. You're more dumber than the goblin for doing that, for helping him out. He ain't gonna change his ways. He ain't gonna better himself. You're just wasting your time trying to help this guy out. You want to help somebody out there that really needs help. You want to help out bombs and homeless and scumbag people. Why don't you go out and help out people who really need help? Help those kind of people out. Why help somebody like Cyraxx out that don't need help from nobody? He can go out and go get his own job. This man's 35 years old. You know what I'm saying? You want to help somebody that's having that needs kidney. You know what I'm saying? That needs a new kidney or something. You know what I'm saying? Or send donate to the kids out there who needs money. You know what I'm saying? For real kids out there who needs money. Donate money to some kids out there and people out there who's struggling. Help those kind of people out. You know, the people that's really going through struggles in life. People who don't really get nothing for food stamps. People who's trying to raise their kids and ain't got 2 nickels and dimes to rub together. They're just barely getting by in life. You know, if you want to help somebody, help those kind of people out that's struggling in life. Those are the people that really needs help. Why are you helping somebody like Cyraxx out, Jackie? You know what? You don't even have to answer that question, Jackie, because I'm sure you have your stupid reasons on why you're helping them out. You have your stupid reasons because you feel sorry for him because you see what he's done on the internet. Even you have to admit yourself, Jackie, even though you don't want to come on the internet to admit it, but even you have to admit yourself that Cyraxx brought this stuff on himself. You can sit there and point the fingers and say that, oh, well, everybody on the internet is bullying him, they're using him, and they're just using him for entertainment content videos. But at the same time, you have to admit that Cyraxx brought this stuff on himself. You can't always blame it on everybody else. Because no one made Cyraxx get on the internet. No one made Cyraxx go up there to confront Marty. Okay? No one made Cyraxx got on panel. No one put a gun to his head and got on panel to sit there and argue with people. Even you have to admit yourself, Jackie, that Cyraxx brought that on himself. Nobody made him did these things. He did it to himself. Because a normal human being would have had enough common sense to just not show up on panel. A normal human being would not sit there and feud with somebody for the next 7 to 8 years on the internet. Because Cyraxx has been talking shit on the internet for the last 7 to 8 or 10 years on the internet. So he had this coming. He's been talking straight up shit on the internet for a long time. So he had this butt whooping coming. He had it coming. Anybody who gets on the internet and talks trash on the internet for 7 to 8 years straight, they asking for a butt whooping. He asking for it. But yeah, I hope you see this video, Jackie. Now, if you want to flag this video, just so you know, if this video gets flagged and gets taken down, if you and Cyraxx decide to team up and try to flag this video, just so you know, it's not going to make all the other videos that other people saying about y'all go away. So flagging me is not going to stop hundreds of more people making videos about Cyraxx. So good luck with that. If you succeed, it's not going to stop 100 people from talking smack about y'all. So you're literally just wasting your time. So anyway, that's basically all I wanted to say, y'all. I just want to just get this out the way about Jackie. Because, you know, I've been hearing about Jackie for a good while. And I haven't really spoken on about Jackie, though. But I just want to just get this out there. And hopefully Jackie will see this video. Because, for one, there's no talking to Jackie. For those out there who's trying to talk to Jackie and trying to get her to turn on Cyraxx or whatever like that, you're wasting your time. You're wasting your time because Jackie done. I'm pretty sure whoever this Jackie is, I'm pretty sure Jackie done seen all the videos of Cyrax running his mouth, flashing his penis on can. I'm pretty sure Jackie's seen all that. But you know what they say, people? You can't fix stupid. You can't fix stupid. You can't reason with stupid. And Jackie fits that. You can't reason with stupid people like her. And that's the truth. You can't fix stupid people. You're just wasting your time. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up, man. That's all I wanted to say. Peace.